All right, so today, one of the fun things that I thought we might do is a lot of these guys, they're down here helping out on the storm. Our job is to be the logistics provider to bring this national telecommunications company in. And I thought it might be fun to let some of the guys, because they've got family and stuff back home. And so I got Joshua here with me. So tell us a little bit about what you do with it. One of the things Joshua has done this year is he's brought FiberNet connectivity between all of our trailers, cameras, and maybe talk a little bit about that and say hi to your family.
Like you said, my name is Joshua Skurlock. I'm with that telecommunications provider that you discussed. Normally I'm an FSO. It's a field service organization. Okay. I work in Tennessee, East Tennessee, mostly in the Knoxville and Chattanooga area. On the emergency response team, my responsibility is the microwave subject matter expert, as well as I designed and built the base camp LAN.
So LAN is local area network.
Local area network.
So all the guys can have internet while we're in. For the creature comforts but also so that we can communicate with our customers and you can manage the system.
The primary function of the network is business oriented.
Right.
So it's so that we can take Wi-Fi calls, we can coordinate in the field with other members of the company.
The statewide calls where they're telling what the outages are.
Correct. And so as well as we have a lot of internal tools that we use that are hosted locally on our servers that we have inside the trailer. And so.
And you mentioned microwaves, so kind of tell the folks that maybe don't understand what we do. We're in charge of getting the radio system back on that the first responders use. Mm-hmm. And so the microwave links go between the different tower sites, right? Back to the 911 center.
Yeah,
so that's kind of
we build a microwave network point to point, and usually in a ring topology. Basically, it looks like a giant ring, and we do rings within rings. That purpose is to build or to create network connectivity from all the sites back to the master sites where all the servers live, and those include dispatch sites as well. So where all your dispatchers, where your 911 calls are going. That's part of my job on the emergency response team, is to make sure we have the equipment to oversee any new installations, to build out, do path studies. We have to do actual studies of the link to make sure that the link is going to satisfy network requirements for what we're doing. Another thing that I do here is help with a lot of the server maintenance and server upkeep, and looking for easier ways to make the workflow of management run more smoothly.
Yeah, so like in a fancy way of saying, you do like all the computers inside so that we can while we have no connectivity, because here the cellular's down and we're able to get back out to the real world because you put the network together.
The big thing that we do, the reason we come in, there's no cell, cell is really spotty. We have no cell really, or it's really unreliable. So we do have a device that we use that balances cellular connectivity from multiple carriers, as well as Starlinks. That gets us our connectivity in the field.
That's pretty cool. He's been pretty modest. We also utilize them because a lot of the sites will use terrestrial-based communications between the towers, right? So they'll use T1s or fiber, and a lot of times during these storms, we see the terrestrial-based communications go down. So he'll design temporary microwave hops where there weren't hops before. So that's
correct. Yep. We'll go in, design a link to make sure that the link will work, and then go in, put it in, and bring the site back up.
That's cool.
And we do it overnight. So typically these things take
months.
Yes, months, and we do it.
And all that, yeah.
We get everything ready. We run the calculations, and it's dark like it is now, and the next day we go put it out. So and gets it up and going.
That's awesome. And so, do you have anybody back home you want to say hi to?
Yeah, I want to say hi to my wife, Latasha Skurlock, and Henry and Owen. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing okay.
And so I really like old Joshua here, because now that we've become, we've been putting out some of these videos on YouTube and different social media platforms, it's kind of fun that we can do that now. And thanks to Joshua, you guys all can see our videos. So y'all subscribe, watch, and tell your friends. Thanks a lot.